We made it home. Oh, day 5. I decided to get home and film this one on the farm. I wanted to have time to recoup a little bit. That trip, I'm not gonna lie, it wore me out a little bit. So if you're new here, I'm Donnie Boivin, the CEO and founder of Success Champions Networking. And I went down to Houston, spent 5 days to prove that you can go into a city where you don't know anybody, don't use any favors, no introductions, and you build a network from scratch. And let me tell you, this has been a hell of an experiment. Thank you for the DMs and messages asking how the thing wrapped up. I can tell you that was a lot more effort, energy, and work than I was actually planning. It kicked my ass a little bit. So I learned a tremendous amount. I've got a couple other ideas for some other videos. And if you guys have any ideas of kind of takeaways or lessons you'd like to hear from me about what my takeaways were from doing this event, please comment below. Let me know what you'd like to know. I'm happy to film those. But I think for me, I do think in-person networking is, for the most part, broken. The systems aren't there to make it easy for folks. I think the rooms are extremely hard to find. I don't think a lot of people are actually doing things in a good way to help businesses actually grow and find the people that they need to talk to actually build a business around. I think there's just a lot of not good networking events out there. Now, as I said, I did find some amazing opportunities to go see. I think Impact Hubs, community meetings with Tracy are awesome. Highly recommend those. Absolutely think Cup of Joey is the biggest thing going on in Houston. Would recommend going to that. Joey Sanchez that runs that, just a really good dude. I enjoyed the few seconds I got to speak with him. I think he's got a hell of a mission. So I do think there's some good things really going down there. But if you sell B2B, business to business, man, it's tough. Houston was a tough network. I will say, I think Fort Worth is a lot easier to network in. I think there's a lot more opportunities here. I think there's a lot more ways to get in conversation. But here's how the numbers shook up for the event. And it's not completely over yet. I know a lot of people are wondering if I call it a success. And here's where I'm at. Not yet. I can't call it a success yet, because here's why. Totals for the entire week were, and I got it in my notes, 79 conversations, 11 introductions, 21 invites, no referrals. So I'm stoked. So my goal was to get 20 invites. I actually hit 21. But here's the problem. Of those 21 that I've invited, only 9 have actually registered to come to the Zoom meeting. So now it's the follow-up work. I've got to send off the emails, the messages, remind people to get to this thing. So, because I really think if I don't have 20 people on screen, I won't have enough there to get the chapter started. So that's the work I got to do today. And I leave for Florida tomorrow morning, or excuse me, the morning that I release this. So, yeah, I'm heading to Florida for a week to go see my niece's graduation. So I've got to get the follow-ups and things done today and get those taken care of and sent out. So, you know, a lot of work yet to do, but magic's in the follow-up. Like, if you don't follow up, then, you know, what's the point of all this? So just sending off invites isn't going to get people there. So I know I've got some work to do. So that's next on the agenda, is to get the 21 invites, get an email shot off to them, text messages, and whatever, you know, LinkedIn, smoke signals, whatever else I can do. So I will keep you updated once I get back from Florida. So this will be the only video out this week, but once I get back from Florida, we'll see how many show up to the June 1st Zoom call, and then we'll build from there. So thank you guys for all the comments, the messages, following along, liking and sharing. It really means a ton to me. I appreciate it. I just love that so many people leaned in on this. So, and then I'll be working on a full documentary with all the things I filmed while I was down there. So, as always, guys, love you, mean it. See you, bye.